Off. Shh. Granola bar. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Oh, God. He has no pants on.
It's Andy here.
Hey, Sohla here, in my kitchen once again with Delany.
I'm in my home kitchen, and I'm joined by the lovely Claire Saffitz.
Here I am in my parents' kitchen.
And I guess we're going to be reading
some of your YouTube comments.
All right, let's read these comments, YouTubers.
Yeah, let's go.
Can I just preface this by saying I don't read the comments? I got enough chatter up here. I don't need more.
I've fallen into a dark hole over quarantine. I discovered Reddit.
Oh,
it's all
God.
over for me now, man.
I feel like I'm maybe a little bit too emotionally fragile to read YouTube comments.
But I do read them, so be nice.
Molly carries strong golden retriever energy.
Golden retrievers are very lovable. They're very beautiful, and we'll leave it
So
at that.
beautiful. Silky blonde hair. Just a delight.
Carla seems like that aunt that lets you drink a beer when you visit and won't tell your mom, but won't let you have more than one. I get cool aunt, and I get like your best friend's like groovy mom who you kind of wish was your mom, or like your wacky aunt. As long as I get to be the cool wacky aunt, you know, and not the like mean evil stepsister aunt, that's cool.
Brad's kitchen looks like the inside of Brad's mind. What? What do you mean?
I think it works because your kitchen is very full, but it's organized.
Oh, nothing's for show. You know, I don't have things that like, oh, let me put that there because it looks good. Well, except for the little Moana action figure because she's just kind of cool and good luck. But I guess that has functionality to it as well.
Should I watch Moana?
Oh my God, you haven't seen it, Claire?
No.
It's not just for children. It's a cinematic masterpiece.
It says me, Gaby so sweet, Gaby, bleep, 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 me, like dot, 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 and then it says me, Gaby so bleeping sweet. Yeah, I use the F word a lot. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
But it's alright.
I feel like when you use language like that, it's for emphasis, not for
Right.
not to disparage.
Thank you. It's a very Argentinian way of like describing things without hands and bad words.
Are we moving on to Andy? Oh, I can't wait to unearth some of this.
Quote, sensitive and spicy, end quote. Might be the most accurate description of Andy I've ever heard.
It's so
I feel like
true.
that's
You are both
pretty
of those
accurate.
things.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
actually very sensitive and try to be thoughtful, but also I will come at you and destroy you.
Chris Morocco is definitely the dad who is not well versed in meme culture, but would say yeet once in a while to keep up with the kids. In fairness, I don't know what yeet is. I've never had a yeet or seen a yeet or eaten a yeet. I don't even know what we're really talking about here. Sorry to say. I tried to work that slaps into something, and it on its own became a big deal. Chopped masala, all this stuff slaps. I'm just gonna kind of keep my mouth shut and and just leave the hippin' and the hoppin' and the bippin' and the boppin' for those teenagers. You know what I'm saying?
Claire learning what righty-tighty, lefty-loosey is everything when you know she went to Harvard. She's missing an is, by the way. Okay, I just want to say I still have difficulty with this. Can I just say that I don't think that this is a personal failing. I think that what I'm doing is pointing out lack of clarity in that phrase, because when you turn something, it should be clockwise and counterclockwise.
Are you knocking on righty-tighty, lefty-loosey?
You're turning it in a circle. What is left and right in a circle? It's clockwise or counterclockwise.
What if someone never saw anything but a digital clock?
Well,
and they have no idea, because then they're just going to be going up and down.
That's a good point, Brad.
You know? And I'm one of the dimmer ones, Claire.
How many navy blue suits does he own exactly? I thought it was just my imagination, but I checked every video and he always blue pants and a jacket on. ... Kinda cool.
I know everyone is wondering how Molly is going to cook this, but I'm just here wondering how many diva jumpsuits she owns.
Probably
The answer is
11.
15 to 20.
I do own a number of blue suits. They're not all the same.
I've been buying the Alana Cohn jumpsuits every season for the last 5 years.
Kind of just in my dream world, am a cartoon character and wear the same thing every day.
Wow.
Well, you have that many pairs of pants and t-shirts, and that's the exact same thing. Mine are sewed together.
But the thing that's really gnarly is that, like, if we have a 3-day-long shoot, I have to wear the same blue suit every day for 3 days, which, as you would imagine, it does not smell great.
Delany looks like if Post Malone went to Harvard. I think
I don't know who Post Malone is.
What?
Let me Google him. We're in front of a computer.
Oh, yeah, Google him.
You don't look anything like this guy.
Thank you.
He has tattoos all over his face.
People forget that I don't have tattoos all over my face. And then someone responded and they're like, no, Alex looks like pre-Malone.
That's good. That's a good one. Yes, I agree with that. Pre-Malone, keep drinking and maybe you'll get to Post Malone.
Andy needs to bless us with a skincare routine. Well, if you Google, you will find out pretty quickly that I have written and spoken about my skincare routine. Even if you don't want to wash your face. Put sunscreen on when it's rainy, when it's snowy, SPF 50, when it's 90 degrees, UVA and UVB, kind of an acid exfoliating wash. Really only once a day, and that's at night, not during the day. Occasionally, like every other night, you have to get a prescription from a dermatologist. I don't use anything abrasive, like a scrub of sorts. You should be washing your face, but P50 toner, and then maybe 2-3 times a week, I'll use retinol. And if you need any additional information, I don't know, DM me.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk is how you should finish that.
I love how Claire asks everybody in the kitchen their opinions until she finds someone who agrees with her plans so that she can have some excuse to follow her original ideas. Haha, that's so me. This one is very accurate. That is exactly right. I like to talk to as many people as it takes for me to find the person who's telling me what I want to hear. But like, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
I'm looking for confirmation and affirmation because I think I'm right.
That sounds like research to me.
Sohla is the most calm, stressed person I know. I think it depends on who you ask. Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. Just keep going, and then you die. That's it. That's my philosophy for life.
Molly not cutting her sandwich diagonally felt like a dagger to my heart.
Delany cutting his sandwich horizontally like the villain he is.
I mean, it's just like, get a life.
That's like a totally normal way to cut a sandwich. And no, I like a square cut.
The corner's my favorite bite. That's the sweet treat.
I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
Carla, just do what you like. Carla literally 1 second later, don't put pineapples on it. Only a monster would do that. Yeah, I stand by that.
Brad on Gourmet Makes. This is my nightmare. Claire on It's Alive. I'm having the best time.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, nailed it. They're very different shows.
I feel like with It's Alive, because you're dealing with fermentation, it's like always a little different, things are changing and you're adapting. And with Gourmet Makes, it's like much more of a set approach and a formula, like a structure to it. You're better, I think, when like you can be more improvisational and like I respond to structure well. So I think that's like the difference between our two shows. And that's why when we switch, you don't like being like stuck into this structure. And then I'm like, oh, I get to do whatever I want. And then I have the best time ever.
I don't know why, but the more I look at Delany, the more he looks like Mr. Pringles. To be fair, in that video, the mustache was kind of out of control. But controlling the Pringles empire would be pretty sick, so I'll accept that.
If they do like the live action film of Mr. Pringles, you've got a job.
Sometimes I just want to be the tiny little timer clipped onto Chris's apron. It seems safe and nice there. Yeah, but you know what? If these timers could talk, okay, these timers have seen things. Like, thank God they're not like a forward-facing, always on like camera, because like I think the timer has seen and heard things it probably would like to forget. My kids can probably attest to that.
The timer is to you what Gary is to Selena on Veep. That timer is the bagman to you. Do you not watch Veep? Did that Veep reference go over your head?
I saw it like once. I just like, I don't know, there's just too many things in the world. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. We're falling apart. So I hope you want like chaotic evil in this video, because we've got it definitely right now. Guys, no, you need to get down. You need to get down. Carla.
I'm becoming increasingly concerned that Andy is being held hostage against his will.
Oh no. That's so sad, because the reality of it is, Andy, you are living your f***ing best life right now.
There's no need to worry. I am out on Long Island. I'm with my significant other, and I'm not...
Did you hear that, Internet? He's with his significant other.
But I am safe. I am very happy. I feel very grateful and lucky and feeling pretty good.
A quarantine love story.
Deep golden with little bits of fat floating on the top. Let's give it a taste. Ah. Oh, damn, that's good.
Excuse me, sir, did you just drink an entire cup of chicken stock? Yeah, I did drink an entire cup of chicken stock. I think it was more than a cup of chicken stock. I think I chugged at least a cup and a half. I'll do anything for the shot. I'll do anything for the show. When I commit to something, I go all in. You know, it was surprisingly refreshing.
I stand firmly by Sohla being the Bob Ross of PA. This is wild to me.
That's
Just wild.
kind of a great compliment, though.
I'm so not chill. Really not chill. I think, you know what it is? Actually, I think it's because I'm like fresh out of the restaurant thing, but like in relation, this is super chill. This is a pretty chill job compared to that, you know?
Yeah.
So I am not Bob Ross. I'm screaming on the inside. Oh wait, hold on. I know a fun fact about Bob Ross. Maybe I am Bob Ross. Bob Ross was in the army, and he was the main officer that screamed at people and told them to go to make their bed.
Like a drill sergeant?
He was a drill sergeant. That's the word. And that he was so sick of screaming and yelling that he never wanted to do it again, and that's why he became chill. So that now I totally relate to Bob Ross. I feel like I had so much screaming and yelling in my life that now I'm just like, I don't want to fight anymore.
I could see Trixie physically restrain herself when Carla said, it doesn't matter who's on the bottom. I wish she hadn't restrained herself. Like, I would have gone there. Like, let's, you know, it's funny. That's funny stuff. It doesn't matter who's on the bottom. And, like, she put the top on the bottom, you know? Who cares?
Fun fact. Molly has saved 13 months of her life by cutting her words in half. I mean, can you argue with that?
I can argue about cutting your words in half, but I can't argue with the fact that you have probably saved some time by cutting your words in half.
Because I haven't been like overexerting myself as much as you guys have just to exist. So I'm going to live 13 months longer than the rest of you. I'm just actually highly evolved.
All right, let's take a look at this baby. Oh, it's too cute to eat.
Everyone's talking about him drinking chicken stock. Can we talk about the baby?
It's so cute!
I mean, can we talk about the baby? The baby is incredibly cute. I don't understand. They know that we didn't eat the baby.
This baby was in his house with his mother.
That's true. The baby had parental consent. The mother handed the baby to me, and then the mother took the baby back.
Brad has big golden retriever energy, and Andy is more like a posh Persian cat. I mean, I am Persian, but I don't know. I think I have dog energy. But I also have feline energy.
You're
for
sly and a little bit sneaky, and you're like quiet on your feet, and never really know where you are unless you are in front of me.
I think I can get pretty down and dirty, so I don't know if I wouldn't call myself posh.
All right, well, AM2110, I think you're pretty spot on.
Chris, I hope this mask is kid-friendly. Also, Chris throws pen at a wall, swearing the entire episode and flipping people off. It's so true. I don't know where this persona came from. Look, there's a little bit of a monster in all of us. You have to let the monster out sometimes. This is the real us. This is it.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to run. Yeah. There's nowhere to hide. So you just have to let it out a little bit, because otherwise
100%.
Then you are kind of like trying to play some kind of role, and that's not what we're doing here, you know?
Yeah.
Get someone who looks at you the way Alex Delany looks at everyone. That's what.
Well, I feel like you're very attentive.
Yeah.
You have good listening responses.
Okay.
I feel like whenever I talk to you, look at you now, nodding. There's eye contact, engagement. Not everyone can do this. I actually have to talk to myself all the time and say, Sohla, look like you're listening. Look like you're listening. Look like you're alive. And you just like have a really good natural skill for that. I think that's what they mean.
Well, thank you very much. That is a comment that I feel like I've read multiple times of people. They're like, Alex Delany talks to everyone like he's in love with them. That's nice to say, but
it's a good thing.
Yeah. But I'm not in love with everyone, so just want to put that on record.
I know for a fact Amiel's getting stoned every day and wandering in the woods. Well, I got news for you, Jackson. That is not true. I am wandering in the woods, but I can't get stoned during the daytime because I get too confused and scared. Only at night. Thank you very much.
This isn't what you're getting from your local coffee place. A portrait of someone? Oh my God, of Barack Obama? Is that who it is? It seriously looks like Obama. That's all I can see.
Have you seen The Rock, the movie?
The movie, oh my God, this is Nicolas Cage. You guys, this one was so embarrassing.
It looks just like Obama from here.
Thank you.
Like even the ears.
Brad, thank you. I feel so validated. I'm so embarrassed. By the way, did you hear? Were we talking about how Nicolas Cage is going to be Joe Exotic?
Oh my God, it's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
I want to be his boyfriend from California. But I'll have to get in really good shape.
Whoa.
A creamy, emulsified magic mess of beauty and realization of handmade goodness is my new Tinder bio. Thanks, Carla. I love this comment also because to know that it made other people laugh besides myself is very validating. So thank you, Irene.
Claire, I never want alcohol in the morning. Delany. I feel like, Sohla, you and I do agree with this. Little buzz up in the morning?
Yes, but I also feel like tales of our drinking have been greatly exaggerated.
That's true. That we like Sohla and I are both like just short of upstanding citizens. Like we're not like 10 out of 10 role models for kids, but like we're not degenerates. You know what I mean?
No, but some people make me feel like, because I want a cocktail in the evening?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
And maybe in the morning sometimes.
Pastry arrives. Garçon. Would you like an explainer? Claire. Do you know who I am? This one is unfair because I would never, ever, ever say to anyone, do you know who I am? Unless it was a joke. That said, I really didn't need an explainer about any of them. Because it's like French pastry, which is like kind of my thing.
We bullied this man into syncing his clocks, which is true. Mm-hmm. And then now can we please get him to straighten up that wonky cabinet handle? Especially when you've got like a family, you're living in somewhat, kind of close quarters, least of all during this like kind of quarantine time, you have to be able to accept and disregard a certain amount of chaos in your life in order to just make it through the day. Yep. If you are sweating those small things, like the wonky light that buzzes, the chip in the paint over on the mantle, you're never going to make it. So you just have to keep going.
I mean, there's stuff all around me that I wish I could change,
Yeah.
Like all the stuff on the shelf, why is all that shit up there? I don't know. Am I going to go deal with it right now? No, I can't.
Probably not.
I can't do it.
Gaby, I don't eat snack foods. Also, Gaby, every gourmet makes. Oh my gosh, I love these. These are my favorite. Well, yeah, I am not a monster. I know how things taste, but like, I don't necessarily eat snacks. I'd rather make a plate of food. I usually don't eat between meals. That's how I meant it.
It says, Hunzi prepares a tray for Claire. Dan throws the ingredients at Claire. Hunzi was a delight to work with.
Oh, he's the best. He's so easy to work with.
I know. Hunzi just kind of like lets you do your thing. Dan has a different approach, a different philosophical approach to directing, I suppose. Is there some like term for that?
Yeah, it's called stirring the pot type. Hunzi gets it. Hunzi's not about the drama. Hunzi's not trying to turn Bon Appétit into TMZ. You know what I'm saying?
Normal burgers, burger emoji. His burgers, live cow emoji. So I just want to say, first of all, Harry Potter fan, something tells me that you might be a little too young to appreciate a properly cooked, medium rare burger. All right, maybe a couple of them were on the rare side, but by and large, I mean, that burger that we're looking at right now, that is a perfectly cooked burger. Right, Gabby?
That looks perfect to me.
That's what I'm saying.
I am still not over how Chris whipped cream to stiff peaks in under 35 seconds. Okay, listen guys, it's bowl selection, it's whisk selection. Andy with that wooden salad bowl. Okay,
what
so
was he doing?
He knows better than that. That's what drives me crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? A wide flat bottom with high sides. That's where it's at. Shh.
And it's not just the bowl. You have the straight arm thing, that long arm move. That's
long arm.
It's something with torque.
Yep, it's not horsepower, it's torque.
Ooh, the cleaver earrings. Yeah, I have them in my box. And I'm a fashion icon. That was my first video, and I'm never gonna wear anything here anymore. It kind of makes you look like this. I wore that for good luck because that little hanky was my grandmother's, was her favorite.
Aw.
Alex Delany is a genius. Alex, my idea is to go to a restaurant with a friend, we order everything including booze, then you guys pay for it. Rappo, sure. I'm not gonna argue. It's a
Very
good gig.
true. I look at how much you're eating, like the one you just did with Christina.
Oh.
It looks harder than it seems.
That one was like, the first half was like, me and Che were like, this is so sick, this is amazing, this is, no. And like by the end we felt terrible. But that was definitely the worst one. But it's
So
good.
there's highs and lows.
Yeah, highs and lows.
Yeah.
But I'll take the genius compliment for sure.
Well, Claire, it was great to see you. This was a lot of fun.
Keep laying down comments, whether they are truthful or not.
Bye. Thank you as always for your comments.
Keep the comments nice. Like my mother used to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
Keep commenting. I love reading every single one of them.
We love the feedback.
I don't read any comments, but thanks for leaving the nice ones.
Thanks for watching.
All right. TTYL. Bye.
I've never missed the test kitchen more. It sucks. I want to be with everyone so badly.
I really want to go back.
Same.
Can you guys come out here and live in my house with me?
It'll be like the real world test kitchen edition.